Well, we did some research and discovered that you've been a global ambassador for Procter& Gamble since 2008. That is so impressive. How has that shaped your influence in the beauty industry, and what role do you play in developing new skincare products with P&G?
I've been in such a fortunate position where I've been able to work with some of the best industry partners over the past 2 decades. I've worked in research and development, I've worked in advisory boards, consulting to really give you the best of the best science-backed products. I'm not here for quick fixes or miracle creams, but truly it's got to have the science, it's got to have the clinical studies to support the outcome. And that's what excites me. And in working in this space, I definitely saw that there was a big gap in this space. There was absolutely a voice that was needed for skin of color. And that was one of the most exciting things I was able to do, was to be able to fill a space for skin of color patients who had problems and now finally had solutions. I can't tell you how many times, even growing up, if I had hyperpigmentation left from an acne spot, I didn't know what to do over the counter. There were very few things that I could find over the counter. I was fortunate. I was able to author probably a couple of dozen articles. I am the co-author on a leading skin of color book that is found in all universities. I've been in partnership with some of the best industries to really have that voice. And it is an absolutely underserved area. So it's just the start. It's still in its infancy, but I definitely use that as a global platform. And I feel a responsibility and advocacy to be able to fill that space. So Procter & Gamble is one of those companies that is really dedicated to improving that space. And what's great is that, I can bring a lot of that information and knowledge home to a lead MD. We have our own medical grade skincare line, which is backed by science, which is problem solution oriented, and it's for all shades. It's really formulated with ethnic skin in mind. And there's an absolute difference with skin of color and one that is, fair skin without all of the melanin. That melanin is a big target for a lot of conditions that we see. And so I'm just so grateful that I was able to work in this space and really create some openings for so many companies to be able to fill that void in the beauty space and really, at the end of the day, have an impact on my skin of color patients.